Hello, my name is Janet Liang, and I am going to talk about the pro in keeping English as the international language. One reason why we should keep English as the international language is because it is already the language of international business. Almost all the country these days are teaching their children English as their second language because they know when it's time for them to do business, most countries use the language English. For example, in China, they show far more interest in teaching hundreds of millions of people to speak English than in advancing Mandarin or Cantonese as a global language. It is also simple to learn because they have few cases and bearing a pronunciation scheme that pretty much follow the letters as you read them. It also has no apostrophe, limited punctuation, interchangeable homophone spelling, an extremely limited vocabulary, little color, and less feelings. There are actually more people who speak English as a second language than people who speak English as a first language. So, by far, English is already leading as an international language. Another thing that helps English to be such an international language, probably because there's a lot of American culture. For example, movies, music, and McDonald's had quickly spread throughout the world, and it had brought the language with it. English is taught in the schools in almost every country on this earth. English is spoken by over 300 million people as their native language. Although some nations that were ruled by the French continue to teach French as their most preferred second language, English is gaining ground even in these countries. Knowing that a lot of business is starting to have English as their primary choice for language, more people are trying to learn the language due to the fact that it's a passport for a better career, better pay, advanced knowledge, and for communication with the entire world. Unlike in France or German, mistakes that people make in English are easily understood by native speakers. The English language is a simple one with simple sound. These sounds separate words nicely. It is for this reason that English find it very easy to understand people from other countries even if their level of language is low. On a personal level, English has helped me come a long way when traveling to a foreign country. For example, when I went to Korea, I almost always need to find the bathroom, and by saying key word in English like toilets, they would know what I mean and point me to the bathroom. Since I am Chinese, I could have spoke Cantonese, but knowing that English is more worldwide, I used my English instead, and it always worked. Also, when I was there, I actually found a job teaching Korean children to speak English, and they already knew their ABC and their numbers in English, and by the time I was done, they were starting to read. So if you think about it, it would be easier to just continue to use English as the international language since a lot of people are already using the language to do business.